As we are all saying, hello, my name is Adriana Cabrera.
My name is Aisha Gaza.
I'm Bianca Gonzalez.
My name is Grace Lawhorn.
My name is Daniel Friedlander, and our PYP group's topic is
Preserving World Languages. I am part of the Kalawayan people. Kalawaya is an endangered speaking language spoken in Bolivia. Kalawaya is spoken by Kalawayan people, a group of medicinal healers who live in the Andes. Kalawaya is a mixed language made up of Quechua and the extinct language called Bokina. The reason Kalawaya is an endangered language is because it is passed down from father to son. Kalawaya is not used for home dialogue. It is mostly used for rituals. Kalawaya has less than 100 fluent speakers. I have the knowledge of over 600 medicinal plants and herbs that are unknown to science. If my language dies, then we lose knowledge of medicinal plants and herbs, and we cannot use them for medicinal purposes because scientists can't identify them.
I am part of the Suswami tribe, located in Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea is the most culturally diverse country on earth, with knowledge of over 800 endangered languages. Almost all of these languages are moribund, which means they are not being taught to children.
I am a speaker of the Yuchi language. Native Americans like me are living in the southeastern United States who were relocated to Oklahoma in the early 19th century. Our language is nearly extinct. Native American languages such as the Navajo language have proven to be of value in modern times. The Navajo language was also used as a secret code to save millions of American lives during World War II.
I am part of a tribe that speaks Chulam. My tribe is located in Siberia and northern Russia. Chulam is highly endangered and has less than 10 fluent speakers. The youngest fluent speaker is 57 years old, and he is the only one who can write it. My people have been very embarrassed to speak our language because we've been thought of as inferior. Losing Chulam means losing knowledge of medicinal plants, our lunar calendar, and knowledge of all native animals.
I speak the Hebrew language. Before the creation of the State of Israel in 1948, Hebrew was a dead language. A dead language is a language with a tiny amount of speakers and is not being taught to children. The reason that my language had such a small amount of speakers is because most of them were killed during the Holocaust. Since then, Hebrew has become the most successful case of language revival. Today, not only is it spoken in Israel, but in countries all around the world.
And now our PowerPoint presentation. These are some endangered languages like Ramaitush, Kahawayana, and Para. As you can see, there are many more, and that's why it's our duty to preserve world languages.
What do all of these languages have in common, Grace? Well, all of these languages are dead or dying languages.
I'm going to talk about the cookie theory. The cookie theory states that a boring, plain, sugarless cookie is equivalent to a world without its languages and its cultural diversity, as you can see on the left photo. And when you add color, toppings, and sugar to the cookie, as you can see on the right photo, it's equivalent to a world with its languages and its cultural diversity.
What are world languages, Aisha?
A world language is a language spoken internationally. Also, usually learned by many people as a second language. Also, it is a language known for its location and its use in international organizations. European languages are dominant because of European colonization.
When a language is endangered, it means that it is likely to become extinct in the near future. How do world languages become extinct?
World languages become extinct when a community is pressured to give up its language and its culture, when it is forced to integrate with a larger or more powerful group. Also, the members of the language may die, also known as genocide, like the tribe of the Incas.
Grace, is language extinction sudden or gradual?
Both. The fate of a language can be determined in a single generation if it is no longer being learned by children.
Wow! How do we preserve world languages?
Linguists can study all of the world's languages so that they don't disappear at the same time. Also, you can become a language apprentice, so that you can get at the cost of many other people. A growing number of conferences and workshops are being held to help support communities to preserve their language. Linguists use what they have already learned, and then they take advantage of the latest technology to record and study new languages.
Why should we preserve endangered languages?
We should preserve endangered world will lose cultural diversity. When a language becomes extinct, we may lose part of history, ways of expressing ourselves, and medicinal knowledge and discoveries. Leaders feel that when tribal students learn their native language, they perform better academically. Also, it's a proven fact that bilingual students do better in school.
Daniel and I conducted an interview with Dr. Lynch, who is a professor of linguistics at the University of Miami. And now, a short clip of him.
Culture, our humanity, or who we are, where we came from, who we should be, right? There's sort of a loss there that you can't get from a book. Does that make sense? What else do we use? What was the original question? I'm sorry, Professor, I don't want to know. What is the regional language that? Okay, so a way of viewing the world, a way of constructing reality, or building reality, history, right? I think those are the three big things that I would argue. Another one that I think I've heard a lot on the news and just in what I would call kind of popular culture debate, those sorts of things, is diversity, right? There's a lot of value in diversity, right? In the sense that if we're sort of different people with different views and different backgrounds, different opinions about things, different ways of seeing the world, different ways of dressing and presenting ourselves, right? Then a lot of people would argue that there's a lot of value in that difference, because through the difference comes a lot of, what was that?